Alright, so here we are, Overland Expo East 2021, Southern Virginia. Came down here Sunday for the day. Pretty good crowd here. There's a lot of cars, a lot of campers. So let's go check out what everybody's got. Alright, so we're here in the Gazelle Tents, and we're here with Jeremy, and he's going to tell us what the three tents they have here at the show.
Okay, so this is the T3X. This is our smallest version. Full-size cot, it's I believe 72 by 82. Inside, Velcro is fully removable floor. It's got storage pockets on all sides. It's got a gear storage up top, and then 2 compression pockets on either side. Rainfly is completely removable, and it collapses down in under 90 seconds. You want me to show them, or?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, so you just want to make sure that you're unhooking all of these off of the hubs. You just want to make sure you undo these. And you just hop inside. You grab the center hub right here and you just pull straight down. The rainfly will come off with just a pull right here going into this receiver. Pull the rainfly off, and you just push the sides in. And it folds up like this. You collect all the poles, and it'll fit right into this green bag right here. All
Very
the other
nice.
ones are the same size. Yep, are the same way. So this is a T4 Plus. It's basically just two T4s put together. The back side is the T4 tent, and then the front side is the screen tent. Got a large garage style door going in. That is the bag that it fits in. It's completely waterproof. This is the Overland edition, so it's going to come with a full waterproof bag, the all-terrain stakes, and an external footprint. Both floors are completely removable. It's got a variety of pockets just like the T3X. And the T4 is the same thing. It's just a larger version, or half of that basically. This is also the Overland edition. So it comes with a waterproof bag, the all-terrain stakes, and the footprint. Same features as the rest of them with the pockets. So yeah.
And what are the prices of these?
So this one's running $419. This one here is $289, and that is $679.
Cool. All right, well, thank you so much. Where do they find you?
GazelleTents.com.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Andy with Force Protector Gear, and thanks Rob for stopping by. And I'll run you quickly through the adapter shade panel and how it works and how we use it in different situations. So the adapter shade panel, I have one on my tent array here. It's trapezoid in shape, and all of our products, our ThermoShield products, are heat reflective in nature, right? So they all have an aluminum layer chemically bonded to them, so it can't separate, right? It's trapezoid in shape, so they are 52 inches up there on that end, and that's for a reason. The reason for that is it is about the right width for narrower overland vehicles like Jeeps and Rovers and Toyotas, motorcycles in my case here. It fits right behind the normal width of these vehicles. This is the exact same thing dimensionally as what we have on the back of Dave Bennett's Jeep from American Adventurist. And if you walk over here, I'll show you how it hooks up. So it attaches in many different ways. You can have a bracket. Dave has a bracket here, and he has a 1/4-20 bolt with a wing nut on it. And that is quick. If you can get the spacing right, it gives a quick, easy, no straps attachment. The system comes with 2 different ways to attach it. So, as an example, it comes with the short straps, right? The short straps, you can see there, he has one wrapped around his bar. It comes with 3. You can see how I have them on my motorcycle, for example. They are here. This is what you use for a close-in attachment point. You can see them as it goes across. So they'll reach out to something that's roughly 10 to 12 inches away. it comes with our stake straps. So these stake straps are 12 feet long. It's a mil-spec webbing, 3/4 inch nylon, right? You can cinch these things down. And we're all about attention to the details. So as an example, on the stake strap alone, who likes to have a strap whipping around? You know, so the bitter end is secured that way. It comes with a long strap. So the long strap is a 12-foot long belly band, we call it. So if you didn't have any attachment points on your rig, or you wanted to do it off the front of your rig, etc., come on around here and I will show you. You can picture this. So Dave has all this going on, but just picture how it could work. So this will work for any vehicle. It might be a Tahoe, it could be a sedan, it could be a Prius, it doesn't matter. So this, you would throw it through your vehicle, right? And then it closes on your door, and it comes up like this. If Dave, for instance, was going to work on his rig out in the desert or whatever, going to change the oil or something in his truck, he could put it through the front doors, it could snap on this way, and he could have thermal reflective shade or rain cover as he's working on his motor. So I'll show you how it works. For example, this is our brochure, but you can see here in the brochure, this is a Tacoma. It has 0 attachment points, but you can see the long strap in use, right? So we got it coming over the back. You can see here how it's attached to a Jeep, right? So this is the sweet spot kit, right? So this is one adapter shade panel coming off that's given 10 foot worth of shade and weather protection off the back. And he has one of our field blankets off to the side. So why is it this shape? Why is it these dimensions? Okay, so again, it's 52 inches up there, it's 72 inches down here and 10 foot long. The reason for that is as the sun moves across the sky, right, your shade requirements or weather requirements change. So the premise is you take one of our 6 foot by 10 foot field blankets, which are thermal reflective as well, 20 to 40 degrees cooler underneath. Today we're not playing the cooler game, we're playing the rain game, and they work well for that. You snap one of those onto the 3 remaining sides. So as the sun moves across the sky, you can move your field blanket over to this side, for instance, in the late afternoon sun. Or maybe it's a wind wall, you're trying to cook at a stop, you want to have a nice windbreak for your campsite. So that's why it's that shape. Why is everything 10 feet long? Well, the reason that it's this length is ThermoShield products, our ThermoShield family, was brought around in a military background, and you can think Afghanistan, Iraq, things like that. It's super hot, and the soldiers and Marines didn't have anywhere to really get out of the sun. There's no protection. So again, 20 to 40 degrees cooler underneath. You can picture these off the side of Humvees, over the top of Humvees, providing an air conditioning, if you will, without air conditioning. They're this size, so a full soldier who's been shot or injured can get wrapped up, and 4 of his buddies can grab a corner, drag him off the X, get him to the helicopter. You're treating for shock during that golden hour. That's the start of this product. That's where it came from. That's why it's roughly these dimensions. I'm going to run you through the adapter shade panel. I'll show you some of the details. So, on the adapter shade panel, let me get, okay, here, this is an example of the vehicle end, right? So the vehicle end, this is padded. The pad is there to protect your expensive paint on your vehicle. This is, and protect the chafing. This is what we call the smart clip lock. There's not a snap alive that can hold up with the torsion or the shear load of wind when it gets heavy or water weight, etc. when you're using it. So what these do is,
that's how I used to sleep. Was it? Yeah.
On the corner of all of our field blankets, there's what we call our smart clip. It's patented, and it's a no-knot device, basically, that will allow you to quickly attach to different obstacles, rocks, and vehicles, etc. And I'll show you how that works. But in this application, it comes through here, right? Right, it's going through there, and that's locked in. So what that does is it takes the shear load. So any kind of shear load like that is going to be taken up. Then this comes over the top, and you can picture this. It snaps to that, And then in this instance, I've got the short straps hooked to it. And I would come around a roll bar or some kind of feature, a tree, a bush, etc., and clip in, right? And cinch that down, and that would allow me to keep things tight. So as you work around the Adventure field blanket, which is this, or our adapter shade panel, you'll see mil-spec Hypalon here, which is the same stuff on Zodiac boats. Mil-spec double-sided snaps. Inside of here is that Mylar layer that I showed you earlier. So it has our very soft desert cloth on here. You can see it's inside. As we work around here, each corner has 1000D Cordura for durability and backing. All right, so the pole tip would come through here, for example. It's anchored, right? So it's anchored in the ring, and this allows you to have a 270-degree pull angle with our 3/4 inch stake strap. So it's all about weird applications as you need them. It's about not doing only one thing in your rig. It packs up very small. So, for example, I showed you this, but this is what it packs up to. It's 2.3 pounds is our field blanket weight, right? And this is roughly the same weight as well. So you're covering down on your medical applications, like I mentioned earlier, for the golden hour. This is what it packs up. That's the space it takes in your rig. That's 120 square feet of thermal protective cover. My wife likes this thing. Her favorite part about it is it's because it's windproof and it's waterproof, etc. Cozying up by the campfire, you know, it's a nice cozy thing, or a chilly football game. But it's easy to tuck underneath your seat. Doesn't take up a lot of space. Yeah, that's the down and dirty. Our sweet spot kit, for example, which is the best value and the best balance of space in your rig versus protection. So that is one adapter shade panel and one of our field blankets, 4 poles, and our pole bags look like this, right? They're 8 foot long. You can show here the detail on them. They're lever lock poles, right? So they're really robust. They're stout. The pole bag has places to lash it down. Yep. And 4 of those poles. So it is 1 adapter shade panel, 1 field blanket, 4 poles, and 4 stakes for $525. That's the show price, 25% off. But yeah, I'm glad that Rob. I thank you again for stopping by. Again, Force Protector Gear.
Where do they find you?
You can find us at forceprotector.com, and our Instagram is @ForceProtectorGear, and Facebook is /Force Protector Gear. Thank you.
Hey guys, Dave Bennett here with American Adventurists. We're here at the 2021 Overland Expo East here in Virginia. A little bit about what we do. We're all about helping people find knowledge online, ways to do it faster, smarter, better, where to go, how to do it, tread lightly, pack out what you pack in, and all those things to get out there and find adventure all across America. Check us out online at the.com.
Hey guys, AJ from GP Factor here, and we're going to go through our products for the AUCAP Canopy Camper here at Overland Expo East on Sunday. So we make a ton of products for the AUCAP Canopy Campers for the mid-size and also the full-size AU cabins. They are great campers. We love them. That's why we partner with them in making a lot of good parts. So we'll start with the rear door. We do molly panels specifically for organization. They are removable with the kits we do, so you install rib nuts so you can take the panels off and put your pouches on and then put them back up and change your configurations. And we do this in stainless, and eventually we'll have them here in powder, black powder coat. New for this year, which we launched, was our full-size folding table. So it's one-hand operations with the latch systems that we do. You can release it one at a time, drop the table down. We have a food-grade full-size table with a full-size cutting board that pulls out as well. So a lot of usable space for cooking, just for doing anything really. So we're really, really happy with getting this product out. If you kind of work your way around the side here, some of the other things we do that we're known for, more molly panels we do for specifically for the side doors here, just more organization, more places to store gear. and just get it off the ground and in proper storage places so it's easy to get to. And it's another piece we do specifically for the campers. Kind of coming around to the other side, we've got our Max Trax latches that we do. This is the universal kit, so this will mount to any load bars or like a flat surface. And then we have the spare tire mount ones as well. And lockable latches that we do. It's all custom specifically to us in terms of all the pieces. It's a dual 7/16 Acme thread, so it's very strong and durable. It'll hold 4 regular Max Trax, 2 extremes, 2 regulars, 2 regulars, 2 extremes. It holds just about any of them. They can be brand new, dirty, clean, doesn't matter. You don't have to clean them off before you put them away like you do with the small pins from the factory. You can just throw them up there and screw them down, and they are lockable on both ends. So you can see that right there. Latch systems. So. And we love our Max Trax. It's the hands down the only recovery board to buy. Everything else is just not up to snuff like we found the Max Trax to be. Working our way around the side, we've got new window kits that we did for the canopy campers. We do a fit kit inside, and you'll do a cutout and get a little port window that opens to the inside. So it's great for some natural light because the campers are very cave-like when you're in there at night and in the morning. It's also nice if you're transporting like your pets and you need your back seat for more family or kids. You can open up the window at least and they can be in the back of the camper when you're driving down the road. So what's great about the windows is that the windows are meant for sailboats. They're meant for boats. So they're all sealed where the window seals. And then what we do is when you mount it to the outside, we recommend putting a nice bead of Sikaflex around the outside, and you won't have any leaking. I have no leaking with ours, and that's why we like using the marine grade stuff, because it's meant to be, to fight the elements. And that's how the window opens up. So you have nice airflow for obviously for having a little bit of a, if you have furry friends back here when you're driving, or just want a little bit of air in inclement weather still, and you can't have everything else open. So we really like these windows a lot. It's a nice kit. Just lock up like that. And the one thing we're probably most known for the campers is that little chimney right there. And we'll kind of go inside the camper to show you the fireplace and some of the other electrical stuff. Like we were saying outside, this is the kit that we do. It's a fireplace kit for the camper. We take a Dickinson P9000 propane fireplace that is meant for sailboats, and we make a retrofit kit with the exhaust and the piping for the campers. It's a clean burning propane fireplace. It shows a little flame here in the window. You have a fan. You can run it on low or high. It's very efficient. The exhaust and the intake is outside, so you're not burning any of the air in here, so it's very safe, and it's a nice radiant dry heat. So it keeps the camper, the condensation down in the wintertime when you have everything closed up and you're trying to stay warm, even with the dual walls. And we love it. It's very efficient. It burns 1 pound of propane for every 7 hours of use on low. And this is meant for like a 30-foot boat, so it keeps this 5-foot camper very warm in the wintertime. It's nice. Uninsulated up top, it'll keep the bed area about 66 degrees or so. So it's pretty comfortable when it's 10 degrees outside. So. And last but not least is our new, this is a new power management system that we made for the campers. It's an all-encompassing one unit that works with a lot of good quality parts. You have your BCDC charger, solar, dual battery management system from Red Arc, which is outstanding. The Pico system is from Simmarine. It's a company that makes a lot of marine grade stuff, and it just shows you here, like, this is our house battery. It's a 50 amp lithium battery we have in this cabinet here, and we can go and see what our truck battery is at right now, and we can also see the temperature inside the camper is 70 degrees. So it shows you your barometric pressure as well, and just a nice clean, easy system. You have your circuit breaker for your solar if you have to turn that off, some 12-volt chargers, USB chargers, and then this is all your switches for your entire camper. We have a couple accessories, upper chargers and searchlights up top, the camper lights, the fans, lower chargers down here for the USB, and then you have your fridge as well in the back. So the whole system is built into this panel, so you can mount it up here. We build these in-house and then ship them out to the customers, and then they all connect as Anderson plugs for your fridge. your house battery, and your engine battery as well. So everything is right there all in one place for a nice clean system for running dual battery and solar off the top of the camper. So that's about it for our products for the canopy camper. Talk about one of my favorite companies that we do a lot of work with called Goose Gear, and their fridge slide. So their fridge slides work for pretty much wherever you want to put it. A lot of people put them in the back of Jeeps or the back of vehicles where they can pull it out their trunk. We put it in the back of our camper because we had to store our fridge back here, but we wanted to be able to access it without having to get inside the camper. So instead of leaning here and trying to get into it, we can use their fridge slide, pull it straight out, and get access to all of our food. And then when we're not ready to done using it to get our stuff, slide it right back in. So their fridge slides are all made in the U.S. They come with the 500-pound fridge slides, the actual slides, so they're very durable. They're all powder-coated parts, pretty lightweight in terms of you know, it's not super cumbersome, but very, very, very heavy duty. And they make them for regular sizes and oversized fridge as well. And they also have them where they have cutting boards in the bottom that slide out. So if you're looking for a good, probably the best fridge slide in the market, definitely check out Goose Gear for those. So if you guys want to learn more about it, you can check us out on Instagram at gp-factor, or see us on AUCAB USA or ok4wheeldrive.com.